So for all of that whole set of thoughts, is there anything that, one, you would advise an 18-year-old Jack or 18-year-old Jill, hey, here's something I'm not good at, but if I went back to being 18, here's something I would start learning this now, or start thinking this way now when it comes to those things? Either of them, both of them?
I think it probably depends on their home life, what it was growing up, because I would probably say make sure you're hanging around your mom and dad, seeing how they're doing stuff around the house, just so that it becomes second nature to you.
Yeah.
You know, if that's the type of household they have.
Well, actually, I think I'm gonna fill in some blanks about their life story,
okay,
right?
Great.
So like they're going off to college. They're not gonna be around their parents and at home, right? So like they're gonna be living in a dorm, you know, for the next 4 years. Again, they don't know each other yet. They're
right.
But so they're college kids, right? Like they kind of missed that opportunity to be 12 or 14 or 15, like and to be like shadowing somebody who's doing that. So, like, do you think in your college years, or like when you're out of college and like you have your own apartment, like it's too early to start taking the time to learn that stuff? I feel like basically we didn't do that, and the question is like, would it have been worth it when we were younger and single to take the time then to say like, you know what, I'm like thinking ahead, and I'm mature and wise enough to realize I should start preparing as a single person for being a homeowner.
I feel like I would like to tell them that. Like, yes, if I was sitting here, I'd be like, oh, yes, I would like to tell them, all right, Jack, you better know how to do laundry, fix this, do this. Both of you should know how to do all these things. But I also think society isn't really like that. I think as a society, everyone's like, oh, well, I'm just going to call somebody to fix that because, you know, you can Google whoever and you can find somebody to come fix things. So ideally, yes, you would tell them, learn all these things so that you know it and you're ready.
But it's almost like you're saying, it almost sounds like Kristen's saying, even ideally, she's like, no, ideally don't waste your time.
Don't even worry about it?
I'm saying like either you would have done that when your parents owned a home, but from the time you're in college and then renting an apartment, you have a landlord that's in charge of, like, there's no logical reason to learn that. And what would you do? Be like, hey, landlord, like, we should winterize the pipes. Like, that's just not
that is interesting,
what it is.
I think